About time you show up.
Gosh, I was just sitting outside the door thinking, do I really want to go in there?
Well, it's better than out there, right?
I don't know.
Oh man, it must be pretty bad out there.
I finally had to talk to you. I glanced over and noticed you were using your little kid's chair again today.
Yeah, Peaches broke my chair again. So I had to put it way
your
low.
Your arms are going upward to get to the desk.
Help me! I can't reach the pedals. Yeah, I didn't care to try to tighten up the footrest again so I could lift the chair up. So I'll just sit low, nice and low. I'm shorter than you right now.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
That's how low I'm sitting in this chair.
I'm wondering how you're seeing the board.
Just barely. As a guy who's already short to begin with, it's tough. So it's time, people, for Traffic School powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. 208-535-1015 is the number to call, and we would love to have you on the show. Just make sure you're going hands-free, being extra cautious, or, pull over to give us a call.
And if you have a mobile chair repair business, please let us know.
Yeah. If you have like a really strong wrench or like a drill that goes through metal so I can just bolt the chair's little footrest up higher, that would be fantastic. We need all the help we can get around here. So speaking of Peaches, earlier he came in with a Valentine's Day prank, and I wanted to know if this would be legal or if you could get in trouble for this, Lieutenant Crain, while we wait for callers. His idea was to go to, like the dollar store, buy a bunch of, romantic cards, and then just go put them in random people's mailboxes with a message, "Last night was awesome. I can't wait to see you again," and just put them in people's mailboxes that he knows are in relationships.
How many divorces do you think that would cause?
Yeah. I mean, that's a heck of a Valentine's Day prank. It's very mean.
Did you know federally, if I can say that word, federally, you're not to use the post office box for personal usage like that. So it would be a crime.
If you just put something in somebody's mailbox?
Yeah, when people say, hey, I'm going to drop something off, I'll just leave it in your mailbox. They're really not supposed to do that.
That's the federal government for you. Jeez. You have to buy the mailbox. You have to find a big, heavy bucket and some cement, or you have to, stick it in that sidewalk that you also don't own, and you can't even have people drop stuff off in your mailbox.
You took my thunder away. I was going to say, it's just like living in most cities. You got to maintain the sidewalk, but you don't own it.
Earlier I was talking about some of these small towns that they have the old wood sidewalks, kind of like a boardwalk.
Those are called Western towns.
Western towns. Yeah, I stopped in a real weird one in Montana one time. And maybe wood sidewalks. That's easier to fix than concrete.
And
maybe
you get to do it more often.
Yeah, I suppose, but all you got to do, rip the board out and hammer another one in, right?
For you, that would be so simple.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a pro at hammering nails. That's right. I got all my fingers. I'm not too bad.
Because you haven't done it much.
True. I did build my fence at my house, though. Are you pretty impressed or what?
I haven't seen it.
It's pretty good. I did a pretty good job. K-Bear, you are live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. Who's this?
This is Mike.
Mike, what's up, man?
Let's just say I had a bucket list I wanted to spend the night in jail. What is a good crime to commit that it would only put one night in jail?
Thanks for remembering the question I had earlier, Mike, that I can't remember 5 minutes later.
So it depends on how much money you have. As long as it's not a felony, you can commit any misdemeanor and just spend one night and then post bond the next day. In most felonies, the judge will give you a bond after no more than 48 hours, and you can bond out. So that's the opportunities. The question becomes, what are you willing to give up in the long run?
Yeah, exactly. There was this old woman, she was like 104, and it was, one of her life dreams to spend a night in jail. So they just let her, and I was like, well, you don't even have to ask. You could figure this out on your own if you want to spend a night in jail. But, you don't want to spend more than one night or, long-term criminal record.
You used to be able to do certain things, right? But people got more serious over the years, and liability lawsuits and stuff started happening. But as kids, we used to get a tour through our jail in our hometown, right? And then that stopped because some parents thought, oh, that's not good to take kids through the jail and things like that. And so you just don't have the freedom to do what we used to be able to do.
You miss the Scared Straight program. I can tell. I can tell. You want to end up in here like me, boy? You want to have a loser life like me? So, all right, Mike. Yeah, unfortunately, Lieutenant Crain won't give us a specific crime for just one night in jail, minimal fines, and, hopefully not long-term problems on your record.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Hey, and I, again, appreciate it because I meant to ask that.
Absolutely, fellas.
Hey, you have a good one, Mike.
You'd be a nervous wreck in the booking room and looking out and seeing those folks you're going to be staying with for the night.
Oh, no, dude, criminals love me.
And I don't want to say anything about that, but
I play them the good tunes, They're like, yeah, Victor's cool. I'm good at winning people over.
I would rather say
right.
they'd love to hang out with me, not actually love me.
Good. That's a good point.
They would like to talk to me about me and my career.
They all look up to me. All right, let's see here. K-Bear, you are live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Who's this?
Sunday.
Of course, Crazy Carl. Crazy Carl. What's up, man?
Oh, hey. So one of Enzo Ferrari's famous quotes, he says he didn't have any mirrors on his car, no side mirrors, no rear view. And he says, what's behind you doesn't matter unless it's Lieutenant Crain.
Who's this famous guy you cut out on the first?
Oh, Enzo Ferrari.
Oh, yes, that's very true.
Yep.
Now, side mirrors are required by law, correct?
Have to have one mirror that shows you the rear.
Just a mirror.
Yep.
So could it be a windshield mirror, or does it have to be a side mirror?
Yeah, it can be a mounted rear view mirror or a side mounted rear view mirror.
Oh, okay, good deal.
When you
good
look
deal.
at those custom vans or a work van, I should say, you can't see out the back of those. You got to have the side mirrors. If you look at, I hate to bring up vintage cars because you probably don't understand what I'm talking about.
Don't get him going. Don't get Crazy Carl going.
But a lot of those just had one mounted on the driver's side.
Correct. Yeah. Yep. No doubt. But yeah, you have to have a mirror at least. Yep. Right on. All right. Well, hey, happy Valentine's Day to both you guys, and hope you have a great weekend. Stay safe out there.
Hey, you as well, Carl. Good to hear from you, man.
All right. We'll see you guys.
Right
Bye.
on. Peace. 208-535-1015, the number to call for Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. You can ask us anything. Do you guys tend to see an increase in arrests on Valentine's Day? There a little bit of drama that goes down?
We will see a couple more family disputes probably tonight.
What's the worst holiday for the police?
Going into Christmas gets a little tight.
Really?
Yeah.
Christmas time, not 4th of July with the explosives and alcohol?
That just bothers you.
Yeah, because I got to work all day.
Yeah, I don't know if you're aware of this, but Christmas can put a lot of stress on some families.
Yeah, I would imagine that it could. I mean, sometimes, depending on your family, just simply after being around your family.
More than 2 hours.
Exactly. Thanksgiving, I would think that's one of the worst as well. Get those dinner time discussions going on. And we always have fun on the radio after Thanksgiving because there's always, some kind of meltdown somewhere.
Yeah, the nice part about Thanksgiving is a lot of times every 2 years for sure, it's an election year, so you can talk politics on Thanksgiving.
It's great. It's great.
The exact thing they tell you not to talk about.
Well, you know how I feel about those kind of rules.
I'm unclear where you stand politically.
You don't have any idea? We could get into it. Oh, man. Yeah, I have a lot to say right now these days, but I've just had to kind of check out, All right. What kind of circus is coming today? Let's just wait and see. 208-535-1015, the number to call for Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. Earlier on the show, I was talking about creepy small towns. You might live in one.
Actually, I love my town, for those of you that know me.
It's a nice town. It's not creepy. It's not like Arco,
Oh, gosh. still within the listening boundaries.
Yeah, we got listeners in Arco. Shout out to them. No, Arco actually showed up on a list I found online of creepiest small towns. So I was going to ask what your opinion on a creepy small town would be, because you're out on the roads, but we'll take this call first. K-Bear, you're live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. Who's this?
This is Jonathan.
Jonathan, what's up?
Hey, so I had a quick question. So I drive for work, and I have a a dash camera. And the other day, I was going along by that curve by the airport road that has a double line.
Yep.
Just before the Maverick, and I was going 35.
That's a fast
and it's
curve
a work
for
truck.
35. Holy moly.
And there was a younger couple that was tailgating me, and then they decided to pass me while giving me the finger in a double line, and there's a bus stop there, and then they decided to give me the finger as they were speeding off towards the light. Now, since I do have a dash camera,
and then they got the red light.
Yeah. Am I allowed to submit that video evidence?
But yeah, you can. You could contact the local agency and tell them, hey, this just happened. Now, what happens is law enforcement don't have the opportunity to cite or enforce that at that point because we didn't actually see it happen. But if you have the identification of the car and can identify the driver, you are allowed as a citizen to sign a complaint against them. Now, this is the key to that. And this is what a lot of people don't understand is if you sign that complaint, you're the one responsible to testify in court if need be.
So is it worth it to you to stick it to them?
Yeah. Which it's not. I was just curious to see if...
Oh, it may be, but I can tell you this. One of the funnest things we do as law enforcement is testify in court. There's nothing better than getting up there and having the defense attorneys tell you, you're so dumb. you disgrace.
I do want to see that one of these days. Let me know the next time you're in court.
It's not bad. It's like anything. If you're prepared, you're prepared, right? And we have a good system. Love the system. And so anyway, but no, you'll get grilled on the stand. It's not like you're just going to get up there and tell your side of the story. There's going to be some questions.
Of course.
But videos obviously say 1,000 words, right?
Yeah, of course. So I was just curious on that. If even after technically a crime has been committed, then are we still allowed to submit video evidence of that crime?
Yeah, you could take it. Now, when we say a crime, what we'd like to say in this situation is an infraction was committed. It's nothing that they're going to go to jail on, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah, so they committed an infraction, and then they give you a gesture, and there's no enforcement on the gesture.
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you could go to jail for flipping people off, I know a few people who they'd be spending a long time there. That's how they say hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course. Awesome. Well, I appreciate the answer. Y'all have a good one.
Hey, you too, Jonathan. Good to hear from you, man. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Right on. Peace.
Peace.
208-535-1015 is the number to call for Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. And we'd love to have you on the show. So whatever you want to know, call us and ask us up.
You ever had anybody fly you the bird while you're driving?
No, I drive perfectly. I've never had anyone flip me off ever, let alone driving.
So you remember when the song Moni Moni come out? Is that the title of it?
Now, wait a minute. How old do you think I am?
Old enough.
Hold it. Let's see when that song did come out here.
You know the song.
I know the song.
Is that the name of it?
Moni Moni, yeah.
It was in the 80s.
Yeah, I was like a baby in the 80s. Let's see here. Released in... Why ain't it saying? What's wrong with this?
So I'm going to tell
here
on myself. That song come out, and I thought, man, that song is cool. And a buddy of mine bought the cassette. If any of you kids don't know what that is.
Well, the first time it was released was apparently in 1968.
Oh.
By American pop rock band Tommy James and the Shondells.
Oh, yeah, those guys.
Yeah. I don't know when the Billy Idol one came out. It was 81. So, no, I don't. That was before I was born.
All right, so this had to be after, this was like 90. But
Okay.
for whatever reason, I was introduced to the song. I'm taking a trip down to California to pick up a car. So I'm pulling a pickup with a car on a car hauler trailer. I'm driving. we'd stayed up all night, so the people traveling with me were tired, and we're leaving Idaho to head to Southern California to swap cars.
Man, you party hard.
Well, we're driving down the road, and he's got this tape with Moni Moni on it. I'm like, man, I love the start of that. So I keep playing it over and over again. So I'm trying to get it right where the start is on the cassette tape. And I look over, and I've drifted from the travel lane to the passing lane on I-15, and it has that dip that goes down in the median. And I look over, and I'd push somebody off the road.
Jeez.
And he's out there slinging dirt trying to get his car under control. He gets back up on I-15. I'm trying to tell him, hey, I am so sorry. I know this is my fault. You know, in sports, they just pat themselves and say, my bad, my bad.
Yeah.
Well, hey, it's
hands
me,
up,
right?
like, sorry.
I'm trying to give him the surrender that it's me. He's not having it.
I would imagine if I ended up in the ditch, I would probably be pretty upset,
Yeah,
too.
he had every right to be upset at me.
I take it that was before you were a police officer.
I was actually working for a local agency at the time.
my goodness. Well, I appreciate you throwing yourself under the bus for the listeners. Speaking of listeners, you're live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. Who's this?
Hey, Victor, this is Steve. How you doing?
Steve, doing good. What's up?
Not much. I had a question for Crain there. And my question is how is it legal? I mean, I can understand how, you know, law enforcement has them and everything, and blah blah blah. But how do certain people get away with tinted front windows and others don't?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I have an answer.
We just don't like some people.
There you go.
That's Victor's answer.
Oh.
Victor's answer is, they pick on people.
Yeah, profiling.
They go after people with my same beliefs.
Yeah. You got to be careful what stickers you put on your car. You know, if you're a Bernie, bro, you got problems driving around here. Socialist.
I mean, personally, I love tinted windows, but it just makes me wonder how they get 5 feet without getting pulled over.
Traveling in the right spots, I can tell you, we have a system where we can, it's our e-ticket system. You can give a verbal warning, a written warning, or a citation, and a lot of those get written warnings. And so one officer will stop them, and then you'll stop them later, and you'll say, "Oh, hey, they just got warned on that, so now, hey, you're getting a citation. You've been told." But the chances they take of running into an officer that has time to stop them and isn't responding to another call and different things like that is very unlikely. And so they're just playing the odds. But I can tell you this. It would amaze you how many arrest reports start out with, I stopped them for illegal tint.
Okay.
I was going to say maybe they only drive at night.
Yeah.
You know? Harder to see.
All I can say is I hope they're not doing anything illegal in the car.
It sounds like a lot of times they are.
I hope they're not doing anything illegal anywhere.
That's right. Don't break the law,
Right.
people. We got laws for reasons.
We dealt with one last week that we recovered as a stolen because of tint, and we were discussing this on scene as, man, when I was younger, I used to think tint was awesome. And then as you get older, you realize, even when you're young, you can't see at an intersection at night. You have to roll your windows down. You have to, clear an intersection that way. And just so everybody knows, there's no tint allowed on the front window under the AS1 line.
Right.
So,
but even here in Pocatello, I've seen one or two cars that have that, beyond.
Oh, absolutely. What I like is every one of them have the same line. You know, when you pull over a drunk driver, it's always, oh, I've only had 2 beers. When you stop somebody for 10, it's like, well, I bought it this way. You're the
fool. Well, on the 2 beers line, that doesn't really work anymore. Like, okay, how strong were they?
How big were they?
Exactly. I only had 2 tall cans of Imperial IPA. 2 beers. Might be the equivalent of a 6-pack, but come on.
Yeah, they were only 14%.
Exactly. Well, appreciate the call today, man, and hope you have a good weekend.
Thanks, you too.
And you kids,
Bye.
take that tint off.
That's right. Peel back that purple tint you bought at Walmart. You're going to get in trouble.
It's going to come off shortly anyway.
Yeah, exactly. It looks cruddy. Just get rid of it. Thanks, man.
Have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
Have a good night. Apparently up all night as well.
He thinks it's morning time.
208-535-1015, the number to call for. Traffic School powered by The Advocates. Would love to have you on the show, so hit us up. Back to, I guess, creepy towns. It's been the topic of the show. All right, you're on the road all the time. If somebody wanted to roll into a place on a Valentine's date just to, take their date on a creepy drive, anywhere close you'd recommend, aside from, I don't know, Inkum?
Well, I would think there's probably some towns outside of our area that'd be a little more creepy. We have a pretty good safety rating here.
I know. It's
right?
not very creepy around here.
No.
So, like the middle of the Nevada desert, there's some weird little towns. Or, when you're driving out in the middle of nowhere and you see one house, just one house, and you're like, who's there? Why are they living out in the middle of nowhere here? What is going on? I've watched too many horror movies.
And that's not a farm.
Not a farm. Just a house in the middle of the desert.
So,
nothing around it.
My wife's from Southern California. And by the way, hon, happy Valentine's Day. With that being said, we go down to Southern California and I'm going to go for a run. So I run each day. We're down there for the week. And at the end of the week, she's like, I really would like to drive down here. I'm like, okay. So I go to drive. She goes, just drive the way I told you to take your runs in the morning. So I go to, she's like, where are you going? I said, oh, where are you told? She goes, we're not allowed in here.
Yeah,
well, good morning, guys.
If you're out west, don't go through any no trespassing signs or anything like that. You might have a bad time. It could get creepy fast. K-Bear, you're live on Traffic School, powered by The Advocates. Who's this?
Hi, my name's Cody. I just have a quick question for you guys.
Sure. What's up?
Why is it illegal for you to be talking on the phone, but cops can use their computers as they're driving?
Yeah,
just
Lieutenant
to
Crain.
tick you off, Cody.
I mean, cops don't have a lot of time to scroll Facebook, so
from call to call, we got to catch up.
No, I'm talking like answering a quick phone call, but having the phone to your ear.
I will tell you
and
this:
driving.
they pay us to be a distracted driver.
Okay,
and that's the truth. When we're responding to a call, we're running our center console with our lights and siren. We're talking on the radio. A lot of times with the new radio systems, we don't have the communications between agencies that we really should have. So it takes a while to get that done. You may be talking to somebody on the phone to do that. So we're multitasking all the time, especially when we're running code. We'd go through extensive training to do that. But the code protects us so that we can do that idle code. But now understand this. It does not protect us if for whatever reason we get in a crash, we're still held responsible.
gotcha. All right.
Yeah. But when you talk about talking on the cell phone, there's no law that says you can't talk on the cell phone while you're in your car. The law says you got to be hands-free when you talk on it.
Fair enough. All right. Well, thank you for clearing that up.
Yep.
Yeah, appreciate the call today. Hope you have an awesome weekend.
Cody, I think the most important thing to know on that, though, is if for whatever reason we were to crash while we're doing that, we're held at the same level of responsibility as anybody else.
All right. Well, thank you for clearing that up. You guys have a wonderful Valentine's Day.
You as well. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. 208-535-1015. The number to call for Traffic School, powered by The Advocates. We still got a few minutes, so if you have any questions, we'd, again, love to have you on the show.
I'd like just to add to Cody's thing. When we go over and do our driving training, we have to drive so much every year to pass off and get certified as drivers. And they mess with you. They try to distract you. They try to get you to hit traffic cones, and then they're yelling at you, that was a pedestrian, So, yeah, they put you through some stress to drive. And we have a really cool car called the skid car. And they can take weight off the tire so it slides out and causes you all kinds of problems. So it's fun. I really enjoy going over there every year and certify on driving.
Can I try that? That sounds like a good time.
It is fun.
It sounds way fun. You could kick it up a notch. What you do is you bring Peaches with you as one of the passengers and just put him in charge of running the music that you're listening to. For whatever
If
reason.
that won't upset you, nothing will.
Yeah, nothing's going to distract you like that, you know. All right, here, let's listen to 20 seconds of this song. No, now you got to hear this song. Here's another 30 seconds of this one. All right, here, let's go back and do 15 seconds of this one. Yeah, very distracting.
So I think it's a good time to mention, if you want to be able to drive cars fast while you're distracted, shoot guns, and have a great career, we are hiring at the Idaho State Police.
Where do I sign up?
Yeah.
I'm ready. That all does sound like a pretty good time. K-Bear, you're live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Who's this?
My name's Ryan.
Ryan, what's up, dude?
So I got a question. I live in Rexburg, and we have, the diverging diamonds interchanges at the highway now.
And you love them.
Oh, they're just fantastic.
Somebody calling from another creepy town. I really like this. Just playing, Rexburg. We love you, Rexburg.
Victor's like, I've walked this town three times. I can't find a place to buy a beer.
With those diverging diamonds, I'm usually coming home from Idaho Falls late at night, and it seems like those lights never change. I'll watch the other side cycle, like it'll go green the other direction 2-3 times, but not the direction I'm at. Is there a point when, it's okay to say, all right, it's not changing and I can go ahead and go?
What's happening is those are set on timers or sensors, and I don't know which they are. And so if you're over the stop line, the sensor may be missing you. And so if you stop at the stop sign, it'll indicate to the light that you're there and waiting. Just several things on that. And if it's on a time delay, then you're just got to wait for the time.
Peachy.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
Yeah. They do sell houses
All right,
outside
thanks.
of Rexburg.
Yeah, I know.
And what bar are you leaving from when you come home late at night?
Is there a bar in Rexburg?
No, he said he's leaving Idaho Falls.
Oh,
late at
that's
night.
right. Oh, okay. I was like that.
No, going home from work.
I don't ever even go to the bar, but if I heard there was a bar in Rexburg, I think I would have to go check it out.
It'd be wild.
It would be crazy. All
Most
right, man.
likely, yeah.
Well, appreciate
All right,
you
thank
calling.
you.
Have a great weekend and stay safe out there.
You too.
Peace. All right. Last call for traffic school questions, 208-535-1015. Oh, you looked like you had something to say, so I was just patient.
Oh, no, I'm trying to see my phone. I'm blind.
It is kind of dark in here right now.
Squinting.
But I didn't shine the light in your face this time.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, maybe next week. I'm feeling kind of lazy on the make videos front.
You?
I know it might be surprising that I could ever, engage in laziness, but it does happen. So, all right. Well, I think that was a fine episode. And, I hope you have a good, safe weekend.
I'm glad I came in.
I'm glad you did too. It's better doing it with you here live than over the phone. So anyway, everybody be safe. Give yourself extra time being where you need to be. Don't make anybody mad for Valentine's Day. Well, I guess we could do one more. All right, caller, you're live on the show. Who's this?
This is Chad.
Chad, what's up?
I was calling for Marvin, the driving road, whatever.
I'm following you.
Traffic school.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the show.
Perfect.
Do you got a question?
So, I do. So, if you're driving down the road and, the car in front of you has a whole bunch of ice and snow blow off their car and it, takes out your windshield, who's liable?
Well, I've never known of ice, not ice, but snow to break any windshields. But if they have something on their vehicle that's not secure and it comes and breaks your windshield, they would be responsible.
Okay. But what if it, blocks your vision and you run off the road?
I don't know if you're aware of this, but they have what they call a brake pedal in your vehicle, and you can push that and slow down just a little bit.
Oh, snow!
I gotta speed up. Stay in the wind tunnel. Stay in it. Now, you can adjust your speed, right? And so you have some responsibility to do that too. People are responsible to clear their cars off of all debris. And so they could get an infraction citation for that. And if something did happen, then it'd be some culpability on their part.
All right.
All right, man.
That's all.
Hey, appreciate the question. Hope you have a good weekend.
I love that all the time, though. We'll get that. Well, what do I do? Well, there's a gas pedal and a brake pedal.
I have one more question.
All right.
Officer Crain, when are you going to do some more vintage snowcross races?
Boy, that's interesting. You're like the third person this last week that's hit me up about that.
Yeah, well, they were a good time, and I miss them.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I just don't know if my body can take it anymore, and I don't know if
I never said you had to race.
I know, but I don't think
you're slow anyway.
Oh,
snap!
Hey, how much money you got behind that? Always up for a good challenge.
Perfect.
Well, hey, man, appreciate the call again, and be safe out there.
You as well.
Peace. So you go race really old snowmobiles?
Yeah, so my wife and I promoted snowcross racing for years, and part of it was we'd have vintage racing, and it had to be leaf spring front end, so there's really no suspension whatsoever.
Oh, so you hit the ground and
parts just flying off snow machines because we're racing on the snowcross track, right?
Yeah.
And so people are jumping them and landing flat, just bam, and parts flying off, and yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That sounds, painful. I mean, sometimes I'll sit down in a chair and I'm like, oh my back. All right, everybody. Traffic School every Friday morning, 8:45. And thank you again for stopping by, Lieutenant Crain.
Thank you.
Traffic School is a production of Riverbend Media Group. To get more info on the show or to contact us, hit up our website, riverbendmediagroup.com.